What's up guys, Wendell Gaming here and welcome back to more Far Cry 5. But maybe not the Far Cry 5 you remember. We're done with the main story now. So now it's time to turn our attention to the free DLCs that got added on after the game launched. So we have the Hours of Darkness, Lost on Mars, and then Dead Living Zombies, which is due to come out somewhere along the line this month. I have no idea when. So I'm going to be doing all three of these. So the first one we're going to start with is Hours of Darkness. This was based in Vietnam under some dude in the main story, which quest I don't think I ever fully did. So we're going to start this one. This one will be coming soon, and then I'll do this one when it eventually comes out. So, I reckon, let's dive into Vietnam. And now the choice comes up that I could play this in 3 different modes. I could pick normal mode, I could pick survivor mode. This one I was going to try and do, but due to the fact that this is coming out a lot later than what I expected it to be, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that one either, because that's basically easy mode, and, you know, I want at least some measure of a challenge. So I reckon we're going to go with normal mode.
In war, you don't always get to choose who lives and who dies. All you can do is stand with your brothers, come hell or high water. And if you're lucky, everyone makes it out alive. I had a good crew, one of the best. We were brothers.
2 miles out, hold your fire. Gunship suppressing the LZ.
Fucking Chavez. That guy was a live wire. Had a choice between jail or the army, and the stupid fuck picked the army.
Quit reading, Yoko. You're missing the war. War's already over, Chavez.
30 seconds, LZ's hot.
Oh Lord, you bless this man.
Hey, save it for me too, Moses. Pray I don't accidentally shoot Yoko.
Go flat all eyes. Yeah, you'll need divine intervention on that one, brother.
Look sharp, men. Here we go.
Python 2-5, check the fire from the tree line, 1 o'clock.
My job was to ride shotgun. That's why they called me
Cowboy! Light those pricks up! Watch it, they got a 50 caliber down there.
It's an ambush! Abort! Abort! Python 2-5, we're going down!
In war, you stand with your brothers, come hell or high water. And if you're lucky, everyone makes it out alive.
And there we go. That was a nice little impressive entrance. And now we're captured.
What is your mission?
That's just peachy.
James Kenneth, Sergeant U.S. Army, serial number Romeo Alpha 46.
No! Tell me or you die!
James Kenneth, Sergeant U.S. Army, serial...
Tell me now!
Sarge, do me a favor, cowboy.
Sarge! Dân lệnh đây! Tiếp theo là mày!
I'm very sorry. Your friend. I'm so sorry.
Tại sao chúng tôi là giữ tư nhân?
How in the hell are we gonna get out of here?
Chuyển bỏ băng này. Chúng ta lên làm gì với cái xác của nó? Hãy kéo nó vào gần.
Do you know what they're saying now?
Anh đi mà làm.
There is a big panther in the area. They want to drag your jungle and leave him. I'm sorry.
Well, how the hell are we gonna get out of here?
Tôi sẽ để nó ở đây. Tối nay thì báo sẽ đến ăn thịt nó. Đủ lời.
Nói được rồi đây. Hãy xem coi trực thăng đã ngưng cháy chưa.
Your helicopter is close by.
Ta sẽ xử nó sao?
It was burning too much
Nó sẽ
when
đến.
they found
Làm
you.
cho nó đi. Xong
Now,
rồi chúng ta bỏ
we're
đi.
talking about that.
Ngươi chừng!
Fighters. They're ours.
Chúng nó đang tấn công à? Tôi không biết. Chúng đó thôi. Chúng có nhìn thấy chúng ta không?
Tôi không nghĩ như vậy đâu. Chúng ta đi tìm kiếm.
Oh, shit.
And there we go, Hours of Darkness, and this is another classic example to why you don't use jets. You couldn't have bombed anywhere closer, fellas? Really? Well, she's dead. Everyone's dead.
These guys just...
That's not a friendly helicopter, is it? That's not a friendly helicopter, that's not a friendly helicopter! Since when do these people have helicopters? Like, seriously? I thought these guys were guerrilla fighters. Since when did they have access to a damn helicopter? That's quite frankly cheating. Where is it? I don't know where it is, but I'm getting out of here. Run, man, run!
Beautiful. More fighters. Scratch one enemy helo.
Okay, I take that back about the jets, but they need to get their bombing runs right. So, this DLC I have done. The only issue is that I think the 2 times that I've done this, I don't think I've gotten anyone out alive. They've all died. Because I was testing on Survivor, and the AI still has a tendency to run out into middle of battle and basically get themselves shot. But we'll get to basically to the companions in a little while. First off, the first thing I want to do is learn about survival. So perform silent kills with melee attacks or silent weapons to gain survival instinct perks. These perks facilitate stealth actions. And then, so long as I remain undetected, I keep the perks. If I get detected, I lose them. So adrenaline allows me to move faster and crouched. The ghost allows me to reduce the amount of noise I make. The sixth sense allows me to tag enemies. And Predator allows me to tag enemies through walls. Alright then. It has been a while since I've played this, so I am expecting to be a little bit trash at it. And I don't have anything but my fists. What was that? Was that a melee weapon? A bamboo stick? My bamboo stick and me. These guys are gonna feel it now. Okay, I'm beginning to really like the bamboo stick. My bamboo stick and me. That's probably all I'm gonna be using this DLC, is just a bamboo stick. Because why wouldn't you?
Python 2-5, on guard. Anybody there?
Python 2-5, read you loud and clear. This is Firebase Echo. A flight of Navy fighters reported seeing your crash site 5 clicks due west of us. We got our hands full here. You gotta come to us for extraction. Those Navy jets just hammered enemy positions about half a click northeast of you, so be careful. How copy?
Copy that. I'm coming to you. Python 2-5 out.
Right then. And I don't really care about co-op. So we have an NVA camp. So our map size is this. So I'm not necessarily certain how many parts this is going to be, but it is going to be, I would probably say about 4 or 5, because I will try and do basically the stuff that's on the left-hand side of the screen. So POWs, AA guns, it may look like a lot, but really, once you get going and start finding things, there's a path that gets laid out for you pretty much. We have our journal, but that's not really that interesting. We have our inventory, and that is online. So now we need to go clear out an NVA camp. And, well, there's certain ways that you can clear out camps in this DLC. You could go in, beat everyone to death with a bamboo stick, but I reckon I have another little way in mind that I'm going to deal with this camp. Throw a rock. The rock has been thrown, and it didn't distract anybody. And taste the bamboo stick. I love doing that. Every time I play this DLC, I always have a bamboo stick on me. I don't know what it is, but I love it. Now I have some throwables, so that's good.
Rest in peace, buddy.
What is this? Frago P44 MACV Saigon. There is no way I'm reading all this. Basically, it's telling me that there's an AA emplacement somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where, but it's telling me somewhere.
Python 2-5, we got a flight of fighters holding inbound. They're all yours if you want them.
Now, this is the other little thing that they added into this DLC, and it's something I quite like. So, I can now call in an airstrike. And when I said there was a way of dealing with this camp, yes, there is a way of dealing with this camp stealthy, and it basically means you don't even have to go inside the camp. So, if we just get up on, like, a top area, let's tag everybody first to make sure I know who I'm hitting. One of them can go right there,
Watch out, Python 2-5.
and one can go there. Now let's sit back and watch the fireworks. There we go, and then one dude's just on fire. That is possibly the funnest way of dealing with an outpost that I've had in a Far Cry game for a long-ass time.
Python 2-5, I've neutralized an enemy camp.
Work. There's a flight of Navy fighters inbound if you can use them.
Oh, believe me, I intend to fully use them. Because playing on Survivor mode, you can't exactly use the airstrike things as commonly as what you probably would on normal mode, because Survivor tends to limit the range of them and there's certain other things you can't do. So I'm actually quite happier that I'm playing this on normal, because I get to use these a hell of a lot more than what I would if I was playing it on hard. The other mode, the action movie Survivor mode that I showed you... Ooh, a bow. That I showed you before I dived into this DLC, that is basically easy mode. And basically, the AA gun that's gonna go tell me to deal with in a little while, basically in that mode, I think you don't even have to go bother taking those out. You can basically use airstrikes whenever and whenever you want. So if you want to rain down hell on your enemies, that's a way of doing it. But I don't know exactly what comes up next.
Python 2-5, be advised. We picked up a radio transmission. 3 of your crew are still alive. They've been captured. Sounds like they're being held in separate locations. This place is festered with outposts and AAA, so have an eye. If we hear anything else, we'll pass it along to you. Good luck, buddy.
You got it. And I just picked up some bait as well. That will become more useful as we go along for probably obvious reasons. And I am actually trying to remember the bits that you go throughout this DLC, because I haven't played this DLC for a while. I was going to try and do it a long time ago when it came out, but unfortunately I was never able to. I think this section up ahead is the game's gonna show us a little air fight, I think. And there we go. Now we're in AA territory. So if you're playing on easy mode, you can basically ignore this. I'm not playing on easy mode, so I can't do it. So if we take a look at the map, we started up there, we ran down to somewhere down here, then we went to the camp, now we're up here. So basically the path it takes you is you go here, and then it basically starts spreading out until eventually we get to the Firebase Echo, but I don't know how many parts this will be. I'll have to see how fast I can go through this DLC. So, let's make a run to that AA gun, and can you actually jump off this? I don't think I've tested this before. Yes, yes you can. And you don't break your face when you dive into the water either. Oh. I know what's up here. So, this lovely broadcast you can hear, this is a propaganda center, and if any of you remember the radio towers in Far Cry 4, which I did do a series on, this is basically the same broadcast, only it's a lot more irritating and mocking.
GI, give up. You cannot escape. It is hopeless. We will kill your friends if you do not surrender.
And there we go. Propaganda speakers are hidden throughout the jungle. Destroy them to help the war effort and avoid demoralizing any nearby troops.
This is your final warning.
You know what?
American, we know you are out there. We know you can hear us.
And I'm telling you to shut up. Those things are going to get more annoying the more you hear them throughout this DLC. This is one thing that annoys me, and it is those broadcasts. Reminds me too much of Pagan Min. But these... Uh-oh. I forgot I didn't have a wingsuit yet. What am I actually saying? I don't have a wingsuit, period. This is built in the 70s, not the 90s. I should really, really think about that before I start diving off cliffs. So, I am going to try and get this DLC done with getting all my guys out of there, because we've got 3 guys that we can get. We've got Joker, Moses, and Yokel. These 3 people can die. They're playing under, like, different rules to what the base game did. Basically, if you get these guys shot too much and they get downed, if you don't rescue them, they're not coming back. They actually do die. And we have got a prisoner of war camp, so this is another little objective we can do. I think I can actually kill this guy. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll get you. Yeah, to be honest, I'm probably not going to be using a lot of guns in this mode. I'm probably going to be mostly using a bamboo stick. Because the bamboo stick is just genius. Whoever invented this stick and put it in the game literally deserves a promotion. Like, I'm not even kidding. Hello, buddy. How you doing? I'm here to free you.
Thank you. Let me tell you something.
Firebase Echo, this is Python 2-5. I've located and released an allied POW.
Great work so far, Python 2-5. We've got a fighter on standby, and they're waiting for you to knock out that AAA.
Beautiful. So, we've freed a prisoner of war. Get used to seeing that guy. We'll be seeing him a lot more. I swear it's the same guy throughout the entire DLC that you have to rescue. Oh, hello. We've found another location on the map. I'm just heading up to here. We've found the location of a lighter. Now, these things, I may or may not finish them because I don't know exactly where all their locations are. We've also got other like, objectives to explore. We've got, like, a officer we need to take out, so I'm gonna go do him next after the AA gun. But, what are you guys doing? Yes, that is a lighter. get you. And then I'll jump on you. And there we go. That is how you deal with 3 people at once. So that is 1 lighter out of 8. So I will try and do everything in this DLC. And hopefully keep all my guys alive while I do it. Because I would really love to see what happens if you keep all 3 alive. Because so far I've kept none alive. I pulled each one of them out and each single one got shot and killed. Because they basically ran in the way of some flamethrower dude. And basically got their ass cooked. So hopefully that won't happen. So here we are. We're at the heavy weapon. And once we take this out, we'll have airstrike... Basically airstrike superiority for the entire area that this ranges in. So... now I've got all my perks. Tagging enemies is going to be a hell of a lot easier. Alright, first off, let's get rid of you. Oh, and I just got a ton of stuff. That's good. How the hell am I going to deal with this? Hang on, I've got throwing knives. I barely use these things. I think I've barely used any of the throwables, even in the base game. Do you not care that your buddy's dead there? Because if you don't, that would be... Uh-oh. No. No. I want to keep all my perks, damn it. Okay, because that was the last guy and I managed to kill him even after he saw me, that's still not enough to basically get rid of my perks. So long as he's the last person, even if you take him out a minute after he spots you, that's still... the game still considers that good enough. Uh-oh. No, it's time to run. There's more coming, and they look a little bit pissed off.
Tell those fighter jocks I just knocked out a gun especially for them.
We have a flight of ground attack jets in the AO. Let us know if you have any targets.
So basically destroying AA guns gives you a nice load of things. It gives you airstrike tokens, gives you reconnaissance.
A recon flight just checked in. Now that the gun is down, we're getting some fresh intel.
Well, that's good. Because I need fresh intel. I'll tell you what. We'll head up to here and then head over to this lovely leader over here. And we'll see how we're doing because we've already taken out a very big chunk. And I may end up ending things off for this video by going to rescue the first of our companions. But I'll have to see how we go with that. Alright, so now we're coming up on the NVA camp that we've got to clear out. And is this a POW, or is this actually one of my I think this is one of my actual guys. Okay, then that makes things a little bit more interesting. So, your squad has been captured and taken to different locations. We gotta rescue Joker, Moses, and Yokel. But as it says at the bottom there, if they die, they will not respawn. They will be dead forever. And you can basically tell the game is serious because... well, it's marked it in red. Red is bad by default. So, I'm just going to take out you. And I'm not going to take the zip line because that's potentially going to be a bad thing. I'm just going to see if I can do this stealthy. Even if I resort to using the bloody bamboo stick again. Because why wouldn't you? There is a panther there, but I don't really want to go upsetting it. Is there anybody else up here? No, there's not. But there is a crap load of stuff. Oh, shush, lady. Go away. Oh, she was right by an MG too. Good. I'm happy that I actually did take her out. Because that potentially would have been really, really bad if I got detected. Who else have I got? There's a sniper going up. Get rid of you. And there's yet another 2. So you can die. You can die. You can die. And by the looks of it, there's only one last person. So I'm just gonna go disable that alarm. And then I'm gonna go kill this guy with a bamboo stick. And there we go. With that being complete, we should have our first ally liberated.
Firebase Echo, this is Python 2-5. I've neutralized an enemy camp.
Oh, that they weren't actually going to reply back. Okay, fine. I see how it is. So let's go rescue our first ally.
Damn, Kevin. I was glad to see you.
Likewise, Joker. Thought you were dead. You look like you're still in one piece. Let's get out of here. Firebase Echo, Python 2-5. I've got Private Chavez with me now. He's alive and well.
Outstanding, Python 2-5. We'll be waiting for you.
So that's our first ally. We've done that. So the kid from Brooklyn. Okay, I'm inclined to believe that. So what have we got more on the map? So he's now available for me to have as a gun for hire. I will keep him here for now, but I may have to unassign him because I don't want him getting killed. Because the AI still tosses a fit when you do certain things. So I reckon the last 2 things I'll do is I'll go get this lighter first, and then I'll head over here so we can deal with this NVA officer. Because he is 1 out of 4. And then I reckon that's where we can leave this first part off. These parts probably won't be too long. And I still don't know how many parts there will actually be. So we'll have to see. I'm guessing it's going to be about maybe 4 or 5 parts in this series, because the DLCs themselves aren't that long. So we'll see how we go. We might actually have some time to actually fool around and do some different stuff, but I guess we'll see. So, here's our next lighter location. So, we have to find this guy's body, and there he is. Ooh. And he's also got a good thing. Yeah, an MS-16. This thing was a beast in Fallout 4. Not Fallout 4. That is the wrong 4 that I'm thinking of. It's supposed to be Far Cry 4. So, the last thing we'll do for today, because look at that. We've already made a nice big improvement in on the map. So, I'd say probably by 3 parts, we're going to be somewhere up here. So, that's really, really good. The fact that I'm going through this quickly. The last thing we're going to do is go down, take care of this NVA commander, and I reckon that's where we can leave things off for today. Because I reckon we've done enough in one part. And we have discovered Colonel Locke. Or Loke. I don't know which colonel name that refers to, but either way, he's going to be a dead colonel by the time I get rid of him. So, he's in a lovely house. Now, these commanders have a fallback option if you get detected. They have a personalized bunker underneath their building. They can be found without the region, and in combat they will flee. Because why would a commander fight? That's not his job. Can I just go blow him up straight off? Because that would be great.
Python 2-5, an NVA commander was neutralized.
Okay, that is possibly the easiest and most stupidest way to get rid of a commander. But, stuff it, I'll take it. So, that is the colonel taken care of, and I so hope he doesn't die. So, I may end up actually not playing this game with companions, because I do want to keep them alive. Before I end things off, this is the bunker that this guy will flee into when he, like, goes into combat. He will come down here eventually anyway. So, I'm just gonna go very quickly go through this, because if I recall, there's some decent weapons down here, and I think at the end of this bunker, when you come back out on top, there is, like, explosives and, like, stuff there. I really want to get up there to get the stuff. I really didn't want to do that either, but unfortunately that dog gave me no choice. The Viet Cong they weren't stupid though, they were extremely smart in their guerrilla fighting, I have to say. They were very annoying, but they were very smart, so give them some damn credit. Where is the end of this bunker? I feel like I'm doing nothing but going downwards. Alright, I think we're almost to the top. We are actually coming up, and yeah, I feel like we're almost to the top. Ooh. I will be taking that. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. You glitch inside that wall. So, here we go. This was the part that I was talking about. So, now you get access to basically every single throwable and thing in the game. Including body armor, there's some ammo here, there was explosive arrows that I picked up. So this is where I'm going to leave things off for today. Next time we are going to basically continue exploring. We've picked up Jokul. Why did I just say Jokul? His name's not Jokul, and Jokul's not even a word, it's Joker. Yokel is somewhere over here. So, yeah, next time, I reckon we'll start off things by going to rescue another POW to get some more intel. And then I reckon we'll just have to keep making our way through. The only real mission is that. But to get there, you must go through and rescue all your other friends and do a load of other stuff. So, now that I've got a silenced pistol, I feel a little bit better about diving headfirst into combat, knowing that I can actually stay out of sight. So, drop a like, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.